Hello, everybody. Let me just turn everybody's allowed to talk on. Please mute yourself. Okay, Sinead's also here. So this chapter of the book, this chapter of the book was level 5 leadership. So I think this was an eye-opener chapter for a lot of people. And ultimately, it comes to that you need to be willing to do what the rest is not willing to do. Okay. So you are not going to become diamond by just coasting along. You are not going to become diamond if you are just going to moan about everything the whole time. You will need to work on your problem solving. You will need to analyze your business every step of the way. If something is not working, change it. Your mindset is 100% needs to be changed. You need to be willing to do the things, like I said, willing to do the things that the others are not going to do. You need to put yourself out of your comfort zone the whole time. That's why the requirement for this group is 3 active recruits for the month. Okay. So as a leader, that should be standard in your business the whole time. That is when you are a leader, you constantly need to build your team. Okay. You're not going to stay Sapphire, Ruby, Diamond, whatever, even VIP and above. You're not going to stay that rank if you're not going to constantly build your business, get new blood in, get new excitement, get new the whole time. Okay. You need to constantly grow. You need to put yourself out of your comfort zone, and that should be a standard in your business. So in the beginning of the chapter, they said, if you have cancer in your arm, you need to cut it off. So I'm going to relate that into your organo business. Okay. So what does that relate to? That relates to the dead ducks in your team. I know we all love them. I know we all have relationships with them. I know we want to, we believe in them so much that we are constantly dragging along dead weight. Okay. And that needs to stop. You need to fly with the eagles. You need to fly with the people who want to work. You are constantly going to be burnt out, be anxious, be let down, all those kinds of things. If you are going to want to just focus on the people that doesn't want to work, they have shown you they don't want to work. So we have so much emotion towards those people. We constantly want to help them, listen to what's going on, what's not working, even though we have done that thousands of times before, and you have shown them that you care. They have shown you that they don't care. So why are you caring about dead weight? It's taking up so much of your time, taking so much of your energy, is taking, making you emotional, making you feel as if though you are incompetent when you are not. You are just working with the wrong people. Okay. So in the book, they said that they sold the mills and they did not care what people were going to think of them. And that is the same with you in your business. Why are you caring about what other people think of you, what other people say of you? Focus on your journey, focus on your growth. You need to keep it here. Keep it here. Okay? Don't need to worry about what Joe Soap said that was with you at school. You don't need to worry about what the trolls are saying. The trolls have absolutely are so uneducated that obviously they are not going to, they didn't even take the time to go look at your profile or anything like that. So disregard them, hide them, block them. You know, you don't need to deal with that. So stop worrying about what other people are thinking of you. Stop, what was the other thing? Comparing yourself to others. You are on your own journey. You're going to learn as you go along. You're going to be, everything is a constant change. Remember when we started 4 or 5 years ago? Things that worked then does not work now. You need to change as you go along. If you see something is not working, change. And that analyze your business. Continuously grow. See what works for you. do something new, tweak it here and there, show your face, talk to the people, because that's going to be apparently on social media. That's what they are pushing at the moment, is you actually talking to your audience. So I know a lot of people don't want to do that yet, but continue with your videos. Video content should be in your DMO every single day, whether it is you taking a video of your coffee, doing a voiceover, just do something other than posting. You're not even showing your face. So do what the 90% does not want to do, if that makes sense. Okay. So also in your business, it's not always about yourself. When you are a leader, it's about your team. You need your team to grow. So focus on how to communicate with different personalities. So last week, that was a big eye-opener for myself as well, because we dealt with a very difficult lady that was very set in her ways. She was still new, just another sign-up, and I could not talk to her like I would talk to you because she found that offensive. So you guys know me, I'm laid back, I chat to you like you are my friends, and she was like, no. And I was like, what? Okay, so take a step back, analyze your person in front of you, see how their personality gels with your personality, find different ways to speak to people. You know, the color personalities. There's a video that Yolandi did on the color personalities. Maybe just go watch that, refresh yourself, and speak differently to people, because you are going to have to do that. As your business grows, you're going to have to deal with different kinds of personalities. You will want the go-getters, the people that want to go, but then you'll have the people that have no self-esteem, nothing like that, where you will have to tell them, listen, yeah, I believe in you. Whether you like it or not, you are going to go big. Okay? So also, die leë blikke maak die hardste geraas. In Afrikaans, that's a saying for the empty tins make the most noise. With other words, like your trolls, the people that don't understand the business, uneducated people, people that don't know how to navigate around the new way of working. Because we are the new way of working. Online is the way to go. Working for yourself is the way to go. A lot of people will be moving in that direction and will be asking for guidance. So there was the 5 levels of leadership. I'm going to work through them and tell you how I saw that in our business. Okay, so the level 1 is highly capable with good work ethic. So I see that as the consultants of the business. Okay, you're a consultant and you show us that you are highly capable and have good work ethic and you are willing to grow your business, we are going to take you under the wing and we are going to fly with you, because we see the go-getters, we see your enthusiasm, we see you wanting to go further than the other people want to go, and we will take you and we will fly with you. Level 2 is contributing as a team member. So I see that as sharing your talents to the team, your sign-ups, those kinds of things. I see that as our VIPs who are actually willing to grow in the business. No excuses. They are hungry. They want to grow in their business. They want to grow their income. They see what this business has done and they are all in. Number 3 is a competent manager. See, from VIP, you will go to Platinum and Platinum Elite. You are very capable of growing your team. You are on your way to Sapphire. You are capable of growing and organizing people and resources. And you are a good, competent manager. So VIP is our step-in managers. That is our low-level managers in our business, okay? So you don't just have to be a Sapphire to grow in this business, to be seen as a leader. From VIP and above, you're a leader, you are just junior management. if you think about it that way. Level 4 is effective leadership. You stimulate higher performance and you build leaders. Okay, so for that, I see sapphires, because you are strong. You have learned what you need to learn. You can take your team and fly. You are not waiting for your upline to help you. You are just jumping in, going, taking your team with you. And level 5 leadership is leadership management, team individual skills, humility, and will ambitiously go for what you want for yourself and for your team. You are that strong person that everybody looks up to and always come to for help. It is not just focus on, you are not just focus on sales. You're also recruiting and wanting to build your team at a very fast pace. You are not taking crap from anybody. You want to build your team. You are not going to wait for permission for yourself to build your team. You are just going for it. You're not waiting for instructions. You're not waiting for your upline to give you permission or to tell you what to do. You're taking initiative to help your leaders. You are there for everybody. You are next level leadership. Okay, you're showing up every day for yourself and your team without excuses, showing them how to recruit and be on your level. You can't do it alone. See, some of there is Sapphire as well. So Sapphire initiative, taking the reins. Sapphires help their bigger leaders. They step in, take charge, take the load off. Okay, so if you want to go to level 5 leadership, you will need to step up every day, whether it is stepping up by 1% or stepping up by 100% every day. You are eager to learn and you are not arrogant. So if you want to go big, you need to have like a little obsession with your business. No, not in a bad way, not like an addict. Well, you can be addicted to success, but you need to not be like, oh, well, tomorrow's another day. You'll want to sign that person up today, not like waiting for tomorrow till when they feel like it. You'll want to say, listen here, this is the sign-up process. This is what I'm going to do for you. This is what I expect of you. This is the options where you can come in with a pack, and you start strong when you come in with a pack. So strong leadership and mindset is very much needed. You need to have a leadership mindset. You need to want to be the best in your field. And you need to believe that you can be the best in your field. So all leadership is different. So it's not just going to be you and the way you are. All of our leaders are strong in different points in their business. That's why we ask the different people to do training. And when you show up as a leader, as a strong leader, capable leader of helping them every day, stepping up to their needs and helping them make sure that they understand things, they will stick to you like glue. Okay, so when new companies pop up, and that will happen, your team will stick to you. They will not even drift to anybody else. They will stick to you because they get the necessary support, leadership, guidance, everything that they need in a business, they will get from you as leadership. And don't just bark orders. Speak to them, make sure they understand what's going on and why, what, how. We have people that's asking, why can't you talk about, why can't you post like photos of the product and all those kinds of things, and they get stroppy about it. You need to have a down-to-earth way of explaining that, because if you are going to fire back guns blazing, then they are going to make your life difficult. You need to let them understand that you are on their side. And the leader is not just about one person. There's no I in team, and in all your groups, there are going to be smaller leaders, whether they are VIP, yes or not. You can see a leader in your team when you see them. You can know who's capable and who's not. So your ship will need to move. And for your ship to need to move, you will need small leaders popping up everywhere. You will need to guide people, and you will need to make them understand not to worry about what other people think of them. So we have, let's see how many of us are on that group. Hold on a second. We are 22 people on our little leadership group. Okay. So there are 13 people on here today. Okay. So already a few people are not taking their leadership seriously. People are not showing up. People have excuses, although one or two people came to me who had valid excuses. So what are the people on here want to go further? The people on here are very ernstig about the future. Sorry, my English data bundle ran out. And you are not setting your team up for failure. You want to be here, you want to grow, you want to be the best of the best, and you don't care about the rest, okay? You want that knowledge. So I expect of you to show up. That is what I do as a leader. I expect my leaders to show up. Not a yes, no, or maybe. I expect you to be on the calls. Because if I can show up, you can show up. Okay, so go away. You can ask questions now. Not you go away, like go for it. Ask questions.
Firstly, jy's baie lelik hoor. Jy sê vir ons must go away.
No, I'm not telling you to go away. I'm like, go for it. Go for it. Ask questions. Tell me how you found the chapter and how you saw this chapter in your book, in your group, in your business, in your leadership skills, and what level do you think you are? Who's first? Somebody needs to volunteer, or I will unmute you and you need to talk.
Okay, I might talk because I know I'm gonna get
Unmuted.
thrown under the bus anyway. So, guys, I think just from a leadership point of view, I think we need to also remember, Nicole did say, it's not just always about us. We need to be willing to get in the trenches with our teams. Get dirty, get in the mud, crawl on the floor, do what you have to do and be there with them. Don't just tell them what to do. It's not a matter of do as I say, not what I do. You need to show people what to do. So they need to see you actively doing the same thing as well. And when things go wrong, it's very important to look inward. So it's easy to blame leadership, okay? It's easy to say, oh, well, why didn't they do this and this and this? But I think every single person needs to evaluate their part. We all play a role in this business, in this company. We all have this role to play. So if you take a machine and there's one part of the engine that's not working correctly, the entire engine might seize. Okay, so we all have a role to play, and it's very important to make sure that we service that engine like what we're doing now. This is servicing the engine by doing these leadership calls, by showing up every single day for yourself as well as your team. We need to keep our engines oiled, and we need to get down there and get dirty with our teams. We can't expect them to do everything and we just sit back and just sail all the way to the top, because it's not going to work. Everything's going to fall flat and your engine will seize. So keep feeding your business with good things and feed your people under you with good things. So yeah, that's what I get from it. And I don't really think we have many leaders like that, but you do get leaders in other companies that I have seen that really do, like, they just want to bark orders at people. You need to get in there. Just jump in there. Don't be scared to break a nail.
Definitely. And I just want to thank Gail for stepping up and taking the creative side, taking charge of the creative side as a Sapphire and leading you guys. You know who the creative team is and going for it. So thank you, Gail. You are freeing up some time for me.
It's always a pleasure, Nicole. I always help wherever I can. And not only on this level, but also, like you said, with our teamies, to, go to their level where they are in the business, whether it's consultants or whatever level they are on, and work with them from where they're at so that they can journey together with you and get to know the business. Because a lot of times I think us as leaders, we've been there, so we expect our teamies to also pick up and do what they need to do to level up, but they don't know how to. So we need to be there for them and we need to journey with them so that they can learn the business and level up to where you expect them to level up, because you know who's capable of doing what. So we need to mentor them and just be there for them at their level.
Yeah, and we forget, same with me, I forget how it felt when I was a representative. Well, obviously that was a long time ago. So for me, it was like, oh my word, it's me learning the basics again from the beginning, because I'm going down on their level, like pinpointing, this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3. Because in the past, I told myself I can't recruit. And now last month, I recruited 15. And the month before that, I did 14. So that is starting, it's kind of frightening because you have a lot of newbies and you don't know, and you didn't know where to start. So you need to go down to that level and tell them step by step. Just because you forgot and it's second nature for you, think about how you felt when you started out, which is an absolute good point. Eloise, I saw you unmuted yourself just now. Do you want to say something?
Yes, I do. I want to actually just connect with what Renee said and how we need to actually just change ourselves and motivate ourselves, enrich our minds, so that we can actually also be an example of a leader to our leaders that we're forming. But also, I also want to add that we need to serve our team, but not be careful to be misused, because you will get them. They will ask you, can you please make me an ad for buy and sell groups? I just go and I share boards and I'm like, yes, tons of ads. And if you want anything else, you need to do it yourself.
Yeah,
I'm not there. I'm giving you the tools. I'm giving you a basic example. And that's what we all are doing. We are all using boards, the same things. If you want something different, get onto Canva and help yourself.
Yeah, that's also very important. People need to learn to do things for themselves. You can only do so much as a leader. And remember, you wasting your time by making a buy and sell ad for somebody on your team is time you could have spent on your own business. Okay. So people need to, even though I worked on the free Canva for years, it's only been a year now since I've been using the paid Canva. So people can really do things for themselves and figure it out themselves, because they can. It's not that hard. They really, really can. And yeah, you need to, that's where it comes from. You need to show them how to do their business, but you can't let them walk all over you. That is very important. And Eloise, you had someone that really tried to walk all over you, and Gail, but I think you handled that very well. And I think that other person gained a little bit of respect from you guys, because they saw that it's not going to work. That attitude is not going to work if they want to grow in the business. Okay, who's next? Can I unmute anybody? Okay, so let's see. Renee, amper unmute ek jou alweer. Louise, probeer jy unmute. Dis jou beurt.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sitting here thinking, I hope you don't unmute me, and then you do. Stage fright. Yeah, I'm pretty new. I've been able to sign up, but what I want to say is, yes, I think it's very, very true. I don't think we must do everything for them because I don't think they are lazy, but I think people are like that. If they see that you do everything for them, then they sit back and they just think, you know what, they're going
They
to do
expect
everything
it
for
from
me.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would rather try and, like Eloise said and Renee before, you know what, give them the tools, teach them if they have to. I mean, I've got one lady that signed up about 2 weeks ago. That's close to 70. But I think she is learning faster than some of the younger people, to be honest. And she asked the necessary questions and I guide her along. So I think that works best, if I
Yeah.
can say that.
I also like it when
Um,
people ask questions other than you having to go lick their bum. Listen, yeah, are you still alive? But you've been doing
Yes,
very well with
exactly.
your recruiting. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. Been trying. The selling for to them is still hard. They're still learning the products, but we're trying. We are trying.
But you should also let them know to learn while they earn, not just trying to know everything before they start. They need to throw themselves into the deep end and learn as they go, because that is the best time when you learn, is when you get thrown into the deep end.
Totally agree.
Okay, who's next? I know Justine is at work, so I won't unmute her. Simone, jou beurt. Awesome.
Ek het so gehoop jy doen nie, maar okay. Can I be honest? I didn't get a chance to read chapter 2, but listening from everyone's perspective, I'll do it this week. It's been crazy. Nicole know what's going on my side. But yeah, like I said in chapter 1 as well, we don't always have to do everything for our team. Yes, we have to be there for them. We have to help them. But once you help them with 2 or 3 of the same questions or the same whatever they need or want from you, you have to stand back and say, listen, how many times do I have to tell you to do this? Or how many times do I have to show you? When are you going to learn? Because we also have newbies to train and the rest of our team to follow up on. You can't be like hammer on the same person all the time, because that person takes a lot of your time and you neglect your own work and you neglect the rest of the team. So that's just what I want to say, that we have to try and give an equal amount of what you call it,
Attention.
Yeah, attention between our teammates. And you have to, like you said, you have to put in effort into the ones that wants to do everything, because even in my team, I can see the ones that put in the effort, that phones me, that sends me messages, that ask me questions. And then I have literally 4 or 5 people that I have to, I want to say lek their gat, want rarig waar. I have to send them messages and ask them, are you still alive? Are we invited to your funeral? What's going on? Want hulle doen niks, soos in zero. They're never there. They don't respond to my private nor the group messages. So yeah, it's frustrating, but I still do make the effort to go back to them and ask. But those are the ones that keeps stops your building your business from growing, because you have to give them all the effort where you could have proceeded in your business and build up with the team that wants to do something. So yeah.
Okay, so what I've been doing now with newbies is I've been giving them like a list of what I expect of them. Okay, so let me get that on my boards. I hope you all have your own board. Yeah, man. Okay, I'll get the English one. Okay, so I send this to my pre-enrollees as well. What I expect of you, I'm going to expect of you to put the effort in. I make a lot of effort with my team to make you flourish. But if you don't put in the effort, you're not going to make money. Don't blue tick me. That's rude. I will get back to you. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I expect the same respect back from you. Excuses. We are here to make money, not excuses. So I understand things happen in life, but when you continuously give me excuses, I take it as you are not interested in the business and you're not interested in making your future grow your future with the business. With my pre-enrollees, I do a 1 month rule now. I tell them, because pre-enrollees, you do all the effort with them, and at the end they are just like stalkers on your group. They do nothing, they say nothing, they are just there. So I tell them, I give you a 1 month rule for pre-selling. I give you all the tools. I expect of you to do to apply the training that I give you. And not just advertise for 1 or 2 days and just say it doesn't work for you, because that is not trying. That is just making an excuse. After the month, I expect you to sign up with 190 or a pack, or at least have an order by then. If not, you will be removed from the group. Because we put in so much effort, time and effort with pre-enrollees, and they are just MIA. So if I give them that rule, they understand they will be removed by the end of the month if they do not show up. It's not going to be easy. You are going to have to put in the effort, and you are going to have to put in the work. I expect you to ask questions. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to spoon feed you. I am here to help you along the way and answer your questions. I can't smell what you are struggling with. I expect you to come to me and ask me a question that you do not understand. And yes, you can make 5 or 6 figures a month, like a lot of my team members do, but that's not going to land in your lap. You need to do the effort. Don't get me wrong, I'm ready to help you and to train you. And most of the time, I don't get the commitment back from people who want to pre-sell and sign up. And that is just an expectation of what I have of you. Do you agree with this? Can we continue with your sign up or with your pre-enrollee training things? You need to tell them what you expect of them, and that they will get removed after the month. That is setting limits with people who want to take your photo. Okay, so I hope this helped you, and I hope today opened a few bubbles in your mind going crazy. If you don't have a board for yourself, please make one, because what you put down for yourself is not necessarily what you want your teams to do. Some things are for you to remember. And what I've also started doing is a lot of people that have been asking questions like, how do I share it to my WhatsApp? How do I make a buy and sell group advertisement? Take the initiative to record that and give it to the admins of the boards app to load on a how-to. Okay, because that's going to help you so much. When people are going to ask you for the 10,000s of times how to place an order, send them the video. Easy peasy. Don't spoon feed them. They need to learn. And the only way they're going to learn is if they're going to do it themselves. Okay. And that is not being harsh. The first time, obviously, I understand, help them do all those things, hold their hand through the process. But when it comes to repeating yourself for the 10th time, they need to do it for themselves to learn. Okay. It is not your job to spoon feed people. It is your job to build leaders. It is your job to sell, to get your star. It is your job to grow. Okay. And help them grow, not to spoon feed them on how to place an order. They should know that by now. Okay, cool. Does anybody have anything to say, or can we switch off for the day? Yes, no, maybe? Everybody okay? Don't see any unmutes. Okay, cool. So thank you for those who did show up today and who are going to go big for their business and making sure that they're going to do that 3 signups, activated signups, not just 190. They need to have their 100 points for the month. And even more. Don't just stop at the 3. The more you can do, the better. Okay. So have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, and thank you for showing up for your business and yourself. And let's smash this month. We can make this an insane month if we want to. Okay. So bye, guys.